All right, welcome to Haters Ball. It's your boy Dumb It Down. I'm here with my older brother, the old Baldy, and my younger brother, B-Dog. It's been nothing but beef, man. Nothing but diss tracks. Diss track after diss track after diss track. It's hard to keep track of. If you haven't been aware, man, Joey, dropped the rulers back on the first of the year, at the top of the year. And in it, he said, too much West Coast dick licking. And since then, the whole West Coast been coming at the dude, right? It's been tons of tracks, right? It's been a lot of tracks. Okay,
it ain't been the whole West Coast though.
It's been a lot of so it's been Rayvon and Daylight mostly, right? But then you got a bunch of other dudes, right? That maybe people don't care about, but people like Mick Jenkins and exactly. People Reason and who else? Daylight, so tons of people have dropped, man. Hit a J or whatever is dropped.
What?
Exactly.
Hit
right.
Exactly.
A lot of people are a lot of
bums.
A lot of bums. That's correct.
So let's talk about that. Let's talk about this before we get into because we're going to talk about each track. All right. But before we get into that, let's talk about, because this is one of the narratives about this whole thing. Some people are saying, Joey was clout chasing, trying to get Kendrick, trying to call out Kendrick, clout chasing, begging for attention. He big enough to talk to Kendrick.
That's a fact.
And that's okay. That's an and y'all all agree with that. Y'all agree with that?
Yes, of course, 100%, 100%.
These are facts.
Yeah.
Okay, and then all of his, all of Kendrick's henchmen basically coming at him. But are any of them big stars as Joey? Like,
henchmen is a great way to put it, man. They are the 80s sucker dudes that run out like on the cartoon, like the G.I. Joe. Like, these are the basic. Like, they're not on the Cobra Commander level. You know what I mean? It's just some.
Yeah, you're right.
They're not even Bebop and Rocksteady level for the Shredder, dog. They like they like one of the lowest bum tier type dudes.
Yeah, it's the regular foot
outlaws.
The outlaws. Okay, so they're the outlaws, but at least Tupac. Okay, all right. I think even that's like disrespectful to the outlaws. But at least Tupac got on the track too, and it said, "I'm gonna let my boys ride on you." Like, Kendrick not even doing that, right? He's not gonna. Has not responded. He's not gonna respond.
He shouldn't.
You think he should
respond to this bum ass nigga?
I don't know if he should is different than if he will. I mean, I don't think he will strategically. He probably will when it's on his time.
Right.
I don't think he'll let it rock, but I think he'll have a real type of thing, a couple bars, but it's not gonna be right now. It's gonna be when he wanted to be. So if he got something to move, that's when it's gonna happen. Look, man, I don't think we started with the Drake thing. And maybe it was only because Drake was, strategic, and he had a real beef with Drake. But Doc had a great strategy in that situation. So I do think that if he does have something for Joey, it would be in a strategic manner that serves him, not just to jump in it.
Okay, so here's, because when we talk about strategy, from a strategy, angle, here's the thing. I mean, with all the so we talk about Drake, you mentioned Drake, in his beefs, right? Meek Mill went at him, right? Not as big as Drake. Drake still responded. Pusha T went at him, not as big as Drake. Drake still responded. Anybody who
Drake don't have he's not the same level of strategic thinker.
So you're saying Drake's stupid for responding to all those people?
No, I didn't say stupid. He's not the same level of strategic thinker. That's not stupid. Go ahead.
That Drake or B level rappers, right? They're B level. These niggas that Joey is C. But at the time, Meek Mill did have a buzz, and he had
Meek Mill might have had buzz, but he always been Drake.
He was hot at the time.
Okay, I agree. I agree. They B-level rappers. They B-level rappers. Yeah. I agree. They B-level rappers.
And Joey himself is a C level, and he's fighting F levels. Like,
okay, so that's 2 grades different, right? Like if Drake is an A level, and then you saying B-level rappers came at him, he responded. Joey's a C-level rapper, and you said these people that no one would even
Kendrick
heard
ain't responding.
He responded
because Kendrick is A level, and then C level. I'm not responding to nobody on the C ever.
So do you think?
No matter what.
Do you think Joey's dumb for responding to these dudes?
No, he called.
You gotta get your clout up. He needed it. Yeah,
he called for it.
Obviously, he needed it.
I don't know if he needs it at this point. I thought, and we talked about this when the stuff started early in the year. I thought he was gonna have something coming with it. I thought he was gonna have some kind of music,
an album or something. Yep.
Right. And so I was like, okay, cool. And then that didn't come, so I had criticism.
Yeah.
Now you come out here and you got, and he kind of, he did the Red Bull freestyle. Said that happened in March. Said it happened a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And they finally put it out. And so now, that sparked some more, and he went right with it this time. So since you called for it, you gotta do something.
100%.
I agree. I agree. He called for it. So yeah, I think it's fair. He went in because we talked about when he did his 3 little EP, did the Rulers Back, and then he did Sorry Not Sorry, and then Pardon Me. I think we were all critical of that because in that time, both Daylight dropped 2 songs. He dropped the High You and the Your song, and then Rayvon dropped the Crash Out Heritage and Impossible Patties, going at him, and Joey was like not willing to engage, and I think we were all critical of that mindset. So I think when he did the Red Bull Cypher, so that came out in February. So in March he did the Red Bull Cypher. This is obviously him responding probably to the feedback he was getting, people saying that's weak, like why you not engaging? You called them out, go at it. And so since then, he's been fully engaged, right? So since this Cypher came out, he's been fully engaged. So let's go through some of the tracks, and I mean, we'll just go through them in order, man. But I think we already talked last week about the Cypher, and so we'll pick it up with the whole era track. And
best song of the diss. Best diss song there is right now to me.
You think this is the best one out of the whole thing?
Best sonically song. I could listen to this in the car. Yes, this is the best.
Okay. What makes it so? Is it all right? Well, let's play it and then let's see.
Yeah. Niggas on that shit again.
I remember this.
Yeah. Look. Hey, Hoey, is you stupid or you dumb? Popping it and screaming about a 20v1. Hey, Hoey, is you finished or you done? We don't give a fuck where you from, Okay. What's up? Shut up.
All right. Why is this your favorite one, B-Dog? Go ahead and tell us. We probably not gonna play all
This shit bang. I don't care what nobody say. This is a good song. Like out of music, a lot of these diss songs aren't good songs to me. They just a lot of bars over some mid beats and some good beats.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay, I think that's important, right? Like when we talk about any beef, I do think there are different ways to judge it, right? And we're gonna talk about how people are judging because I'm seeing a lot of different things in way people are judging this. But I do think in a mini beef, if you make the best song out of just the best record out of any of them, the one that's the most replayable, that is, that's a big weight in your favor, right? So if you think this is the one that's most replayable, obviously, like I think, that's fair. But I do think this song is heavy on the hooks, heavy on, like he went heavy on the trying to be catchy. And it's light on the
heavy on the biting.
Okay, Baldy, go ahead. Expound on that.
This is some fake ass Kendrick shit right here, man.
All right.
This is some fake ass Kendrick shit. So when I heard this shit, I said, okay, this shit is, clearly this is some. This is the you want to be the boss. So the boss is over there. He said, "Yo, go out there and do this shit." He ain't probably didn't even say that. Probably not even talking to him. But this is what this is. To me, this is hey, I'm gonna make a fake not like us.
Okay, so that's important because that's part of the conversation. Even when we talk about the newer tracks that came out today and yesterday, that's part of what the conversation. What they keep going back and forth about. So. Yeah, I think that's a big part of this thing. Do you feel like Rayvon is really biting Kendrick as well, B-Dog, or what?
Yeah, listening to some of his songs, I did feel like he was going for that. And even not to skip forward, but in the last diss that he did, he said, "I don't care if I'm Kendrick, at least I'm Kendrick and not you," or something like that.
No, he said, "Oh, no, that was the best line on that Golden Eye." We don't get to it, but he said, so I'm a Kendrick copy. That's better than Bukaki or whatever."
Yeah, exactly.
That was the best line. So I think he, in that sense, he does flip, because in the next song, Joey said he says you got dot name in your mouth.
Yeah.
And so I do think, all right. So I do think that he's really biting Kendrick. I think both of them. Reason 2, right? If we talk about that Reason track, I think they both heavily try to bite and recreate what worked for Kendrick in his beef. And I do think that everybody who watches our channel, I got lots of criticism for Kendrick, but at least he's original. I can't say he's biting anybody else. And the people who are just biting Kendrick, like I don't get how that works for you.
Of course, look, man, because that's what's popping.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. So I mean, it's just funny because Kendrick, what Kendrick did so much of what Kendrick did Drake about was biting other people. So I just I don't know. I just think it's weird. I think it's weird. Like, find your own sound on your own thing. So let's go. Look,
it's not that easy. It's easy to say that, man, but it's not that easy if you're not that dude. Like, it's not easy to just make your own sound or make a new thing or do something different.
Well, all right. Let's just. What are some of the best bars from this one? Do y'all think? Because when we talk about rounds, I mean, I know some people want to say, "Oh, who won which round?" Or when we talk about rounds, it's so weird because it's multiple dudes fighting one dude, and there's multiple tracks at different times. So it's like, if we said, in this track, he's responding to what the Red Bull Cypher. He's really responding. Most of that track is talking about the 3-track EP, right? When you listen to the lyrics on this one, he's like, you made a 3-track EP. It's all whack. He says fans know you for the acts, not the blaps. He says, get active, stop acting. It's all these type of things, right? So did y'all feel like anything from this song was like a heavy, like a good angle or big, I don't know, thing that stuck with you?
I don't know. To me, this song was the most factual one to me, and with how I felt about this nigga Joey. This nigga always talking about as he came out with first, the ruler's back. No one was checking for you, nigga. No one cared where you were, and no one was asking, "Hey, where's Joey at?" That didn't happen. As a couple years ago on this pod, we used to always say, "This is what New York sound like when we play terrible New York records." All right, nigga, if you just great rapper, you like you said, you let Ice Spice be the king of New York. I don't know. I like all of this shit in this song.
That was effective.
I think that was the best line. That's the last line, and this thing. I mean, you let Ice Spice turn to the king of New York right here at the end. Yeah, that's the very last line in this track. I do think that was, and in Reason kind of carried that thing forward in his next track. But I mean, I think that was probably the most. You saying this is the most factual, but I don't really see what's so factual about it. Like all he says is, I don't know, silly stuff. I don't really. I didn't think anything else.
Stop acting. Get active. All right. If you that nigga. Well, I just.
So here's the thing.
I don't know.
Right. All right. So. Okay, so here's the acting thing. All right, the reason why that doesn't hit that much to me is like one, on the first verse he says, real talk, you should act more, you should rap less, and then later in the chorus he says, stop acting. So which one is it? Like or I mean, act more or act
there?
Huh?
You overthinking it there. I'm overthinking the lyric breakdown. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't critique the lyric. I'm sorry. It's just
no. What I mean is you get what he's saying at one part, then you get what he's saying later.
Exactly.
But why? No. Because why I disagree with that is because he also on an interview with Justin Hunt talking about how he want to act in the future too. Like it's just weird. Like how
of course all of them do because this is it's easy. You get way more money than rapping.
Exactly. Yeah. So I just don't get how this is a diss. You an actor, okay? Man. Like how's that?
It's a diss because like people weren't checking for Joey. It's effective. I just don't know if it's effective like that. Like it's a hit. It's a little hit. Like in Battleship, you hit one part of the ship. Like you ain't saying nobody, but you got a hit for that.
Okay, and then this is the other part of this track that we got to talk about is he also talked about how who or nobody I was writing for your baby mama, and this is the first time he brings up Joey's fiance, which is continued throughout all of these records at this point now until the very last track where Joey responds to this. Do y'all feel like this like they crossed the line talking about the fiance stuff, or do y'all feel like
you get?
I'm sorry, man. That was rude. Who's this woman?
You was good. What you mean? Girl is like lady. I don't know. They be in places together in public. I don't.
Soraya, I never heard of her. Maybe I'm out of the loop. But if she's a public figure, then it's definitely
you look up, it's gonna pop up. Nah, look, the dude, Ray Vaughn got touched. He got mad. Mm-hmm. He heard that freestyle of the Red Bull freestyle, and then all his stuff kind of changed. It was all friendly and shit. Then it wasn't friendly and shit.
Right. This is the other part of this beef we got to talk about because Absol is sitting there and they doing the cipher, and it's all like, oh, it's a friendly, it's a friendly. And when Kendrick was in the beef, right? Remember. Euphoria, it's all like it's a friendly fade. We can keep it that way. You don't gotta bring up the family. Don't go there. Don't tell no lies about me. I won't tell truths about you. It's all, it's all like that, right? And then they paid it as Drake crossed the line. So now Kendrick went, the bad guy there. But in this case, you got the East Coast dude. Joey is still at this point after like 5 records he's dropped. Hasn't said a single person's name, a single, family member's name. He hasn't dug any dirt. It's all just bars, right? It's all he's all kept it just rap.
Yeah.
But they keep going. They've said stuff talked about killing his pregnant baby mama. Talked about.
Yeah, I mean, look, man, we could go through it, man. But yeah, yeah. We only on the first song. We ain't even go
on the first song. Let's go to the next song again. Let's go to the next song. Do y'all want to talk about the recent song, or y'all want to just move on to the?
No, we gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it for a second. But give it a little time. It deserves a little time.
Yeah,
Reason. Yeah. I was glad to see Reason do something. You know what I'm saying? Because he as a punchline. He is a punchline in rap right
now. Yeah, I agree. I mean, so because Joey. So I guess we got to talk about the finals first. So because the finals came out first, and then. That's what made Reason. So let's talk about the finals first. And
the finals packed that boy up. That boy Ray Vaughn.
Exactly. This is all right. So
Ray Vaughn had to shut the fuck up after that. To me, it was over after the finals came out.
You disagree? All right. So let's just say the first few lines. Like to me, when you listen to the whole era, right, and he's doing a lot of like these jabs, call him Hoey, you should rap more, you should act less. It's all these like kind of catchy hooks and stuff like that. But the lyricism is it's cool, it's catchy or whatever, but it's not like complex or nothing. And Joey takes it lyrically a whole nother place. And then he also is killing this dude like with This Is Too at the same time. So I just feel like it was like he was out of there. Shout out to the chat, man. Thanks everybody for joining in, man. We're going through all the tracks, man. We talking about who's winning this thing. So we're at the finals right now,
bro. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you. 504.
Right, stupid, are you dumb? Nigga 6, nigga, Joey and 1. What kind of top dog is you? You more shit shoe. You was cloned in the lab, dog. You artificial. You known for your label, not because you're artificial. And I ain't gotta talk about I broke you artificial. Cause when I said
see, like all these dog bars.
He destroyed this boy in this one. I thought this was kind of like nasty the way he did this to him.
Yeah, I mean, and my thing is Ray Vaughn keeps talking about how unknown Joey is, and like Joey, like just like you only know him for your label, not because of you. Like like it's just, I mean, he like all these dog bars are so good, right? Like you cloned in the lab, you artificial, like Kendrick clone, Labrador, like like it's I mean, I think it's just next level. I think that his lyricism here is genius, and he's killing them. Bada, you said you disagreed.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, that's a thing about less known rappers. I don't know if these shots are actually like good shots. I mean, Joey's rapping well, but like once again, I'm never playing this song in my car. But I don't know. It's just none of these rappers I'm a big fan of. So this shit don't really.
Okay, but they don't gotta be a fan of. Well, that's the thing. We don't, because that's part of the issue when these diss tracks come out. We don't gotta be fans of either one of these people to just talk about the track. Right? It's better if you unbiased and not a fan. Like
Right? Yeah. I mean, that's what makes this one fun to me, because I didn't really have no personal investment. And so it's kind of like the Drake and Kendrick one. I don't have no personal investment, so I'm glad. I'm happy. I'm like, oh, I'll check it out. Do I want to check out every one of these dudes? Not necessarily, but if they really going at it and competing, I like to hear it. So I was very impressed by this one. I thought this one was very, very well done.
And I think Joey is a huge hypocrite in this. It's really upsetting me.
Okay,
Actually,
go ahead.
Talk about, because this is the first, obviously. So he's like, let me see, the way you let dot dick stick in your mouth. I'm like, you were the first one to call Dot out to even make it a thing. I felt
hold on.
Every rap you were talking about Dot in. Every single rap is Dot this, Dot that. And it's like, Kendrick won't respond to me, so he sent his minions, Kendrick this, Kendrick that. Like, Kendrick is not gonna happen. Stop saying this nigga name.
This is what I disagree with.
I kind of agree with this. With this.
All right. Well, this is good, because this is a lot of people, and I think people in the chat are already agree with that too. But this is what I disagree with hardcore, because I see people online saying that. There's a lot of people saying, "Oh, Joey thirsty for the beef." Joey did it. Joey dropped the track. He did not say Kendrick's name in any of the tracks of this 3-song EP, not once. He only said the name in the cipher because Ray Vaughn was saying Kendrick and saying that Joey was going after Kendrick. That's why I had to jump in. So what he said was, how Kendrick did the control verse, and then he talked about the sensitive rappers getting upset about it. That's how they acted now. So he's pointing out their hypocrisy. Like your big dog, the guy you worship called out the whole East Coast, called out a whole bunch of people, and called everybody
15 years ago.
About it.
Nah, look, I hear what you're saying though. Dumb it down. You're not wrong, man, but you also kind of wrong, man. Like it's both. It could be both. Like it's a emotional thing. The dude sounds like he has seemed to bring up Dot multiple times. So I can't be saying that
begging for Dot.
But he wasn't the first one to bring it up. But he wasn't the first one to bring it up.
Yes, he was.
All right. But he was,
dick licking. You know what he's referring to, dog.
He's definitely referring to Dot. Come on, man.
Okay, all right. He's referring to Dot then. Who was Jay-Z referring to when he said it? Like, I mean, I just, it's not a diss track when you, Say it again.
He was referring to Tupac.
Okay, I mean, all right, that's fine. So then, is 22 Twos a diss track? Like, I just don't.
Not necessarily, but he said too much West Coast dick looking. I mean, look, hey, who you talking about? You talking about whoever's the biggest on the West Coast. There's only one dude right now. If you say big West Coast rapper, it's one dude. It's one dude. The rest of them,
we could tell from the record sales, them other niggas was not selling.
Yeah, not even just the record sales. The other dudes are just suckers or whatever. Like, you know, it's B. Other dudes is B tier.
But to me, this is not.
If that.
Go ahead.
This is why the sensitive rapper thing, to me hits, because it's like, yeah, okay, I said a line, but like he didn't say anything that's personal about. That's why, okay, in the final, to me, the best part of the finals is how he's like, you crashing out over a dude that you don't even have his number. He won't even let you in his house. That's the best line. It's like, why are you so? K-Dot is not even signed to TDE anymore. Let's be clear. This dude not on that label. You're not even going.
Yeah, but I mean, look, you say you go at the West, and you got it. You know how they look, bro. That's what they doing. You know how they was always, it's the West. We all together. Ooh, we come together, and all that type of bullshit they was on. So if that's what they on, that's what you say. One about one. You know who you talking about, man. Come on, man. Why you acting like you not talking about that? You know he talking about that.
Of course he. Okay, listen. So all right. So you is calling me out. He said that got a bunch of Dot disses. We react to it on stream. I think he got a bunch of Dot subs, is what you would call it, but he never says his name. Subs are normal.
Okay, but they know who you're talking about. Everybody know who you're talking about, man.
Yeah, everybody know who you're talking about. But my point is, okay, is it worth the crash out? Is what I'm saying. Is that what
it's not a crash? This is a big dub for Rayvon. Even though he's losing his battle, he's getting wrecked.
So that's
but it's a dub for him.
That's my point. This is them clout chasing. Like, they accusing Joey of doing what they doing. Like, they all
doing it, man. What do you mean? This is rap promotion in 25.
No. Yeah. Joey started this shit.
Yes, Joey started it, man. It is he did start it, man. Now Rayvon took advantage and said, "Hey, this is my opportunity. I can get some clout out here. This guy has a name, even though he doesn't have much buzz. I can come out here and respond and get my own buzz up, and then release my own whack ass therapy album." And that's what he did. So success, that's successful for him. Now, I don't really know what Daylight's main motivation was. I mean, I guess maybe he wanted people to hear his music, but his music sucks. So, he not holding it down in that regard. But, he got bars.
Yeah, all right, okay. So, all right, that's fine. So if we take it, all right, so Joey, he was calling him out. That's cool. That's fine. So you saying he's a hypocrite because he's saying Rayvon is a dick. I mean, to me, it still don't change that.
And it's not that big a deal. No, you're right. That's why I said the finals was very effective. And that's why at this point, Joey was winning.
If I don't like somebody, I want to diss him. You still defending them still makes you seem weird, or like you just seem like a henchman. Like, why do you got this dude?
But he is a henchman. He got to play
a label mate. Man, that's not true. Exactly.
But he is a henchman. He has to play his position. Exactly. He's a henchman.
Okay, so that's why I think this is. That's why I think this is. He packed him up here because he calls him an intern. He's all these things.
All that was good.
Also, gay bars, like, that's not fire.
They both got a lot of gay bars, though. Gay bars start popping off. And gay bars, I don't know if gay bars ever fell off, though. Gay bars won some of the biggest battles in history. I don't know. I don't know.
They are not effective at all in this battle to me.
Okay, so I disagree with this too. First of all right, so if you say that they're ineffective, he had the least gay bars, the least amount of gay bars. First of all, out of the three main people.
That's not true.
He did have some gay bars in the other song.
Number one, GoldenEye, the entire thing is gay bars. It's got just getting gay
once again, he started it. Once again, he started it. On the finals, the whole verse is about Rayvon being gay. The whole verse.
No, okay,
it's not, man. Come on, man. It's not,
yes,
man.
it is. Go to the lyrics.
You want to go? You want to listen to it? Or you want to go to the? Yeah, this is you.
Whatever you want, man.
Here we go. I'm gonna play it. All right, I'm gonna pull up the lyrics too, but we'll play it because there's definitely not a whole verse of his.
Know the magazine just to press this issue. In fact, these ain't even shots, they missiles. Trying to outclass a badass, so I gotta dismiss you. You all bark, no bite, but hit dogs, gon' holler. Caught a couple strays, now it's time I put them on the collar. I let them rock while I charge them the top dollar. You the next nigga getting dropped off a top roster, and I'ma be the reason. Okay, bet you sick dog looking for beef with a seasoned vet. I euthanize sick pups, nigga, you gon' see. You barking up the wrong tree, think you fucking with me. It's about time.
Look.
See, this is not
the dog scheme. The dog scheme was great, man. The dog scheme was
great. The dog scheme was great.
But we ain't gonna play the whole thing, huh?
We don't. Yeah, we don't have to skip.
Yeah.
So, all right,
pull up the lyrics or something, man. We can move on though. Yeah.
All right.
What
so
we
got a whole bunch of other songs to go through.
You got the
on the low. I really think you niggas is homo. Then he goes on a 64 bars about these niggas being gay.
It's not you keep lying. You keep lying, dog. You lied just as much as these West Coast dudes, bro. I'm telling you.
Come on, man.
You lied. It's crazy. Let me
64 bars is funny, man. That's funny, man.
Wow, man. Let's see. Wasn't it? It's the finals, right?
Yeah, that's good, man. Yo, appreciate all y'all in the chat, man. Please like and subscribe while this dude pull these lyrics up and he want to talk about this stuff all night. We gonna go through all of it, man.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all.
Here we go. Here the finals, man. All right, so
zoom in a little bit, dog. Zoom in a little bit, man.
All right, let me zoom in.
There you go. There you go. Perfect.
So
here we go.
Where is it?
No, you down.
Okay, all right.
You were there. Hold on, right there. Sugar in your tank. There we go. First bar.
Okay. All right. No. First bar is a little bit further up before this. All right. So he said, So he says, funny how you got to use the promo for promo on a Lodo. I really think you is homo. The way you let dots sit in your mouth is the same dick looking I was talking about. You niggas
it's not that many gay bars, man. You exaggerated.
You gotta go lower.
So
just
I know
faster, man. Skip through it, man.
Okay, all right. So all right. So this is number one. This is all these boxes, the ring and boxes. He goes on this whole thing.
Yeah, he switches to the box.
Engaged. Right. So you mentioned my fiance. Clearly, I ain't scared to get in the ring. I mean, even Javante had to fight a couple bums just to be king, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you leaving no choice to slave on, sugar in your tank, but you ain't no sugar Rayvon. This is again going with the boxing thing, all right? Gavon, keep punching up with the pillow hands. You ain't even the middle man. You just a little man.
That's it, man. That's
not it.
Right, scroll down to the next one. Go to the next one. He said there's 64 of them. Where they at?
Pop playing 5, better mascot, kill Illuminati. Yeah.
Hold on.
None of this.
Nah, that's
There's no other game ball.
That's all you had. That's all you had, dog. Nah, you
take Super Rayvon and you got and he's saying you homo for it's.
That's all you had, man. That's all you had, man.
He got a crush on Kendrick. He's saying you got a crush on Kendrick. It ain't just like.
That's all you had. It wasn't close to 64 bars. All right, man. Move to the next song, man. Next song, man. We got a whole bunch more songs.
No.
But yeah, at this point, Joey was destroying it.
That I don't really care about.
It's two gay bars. First of all, 2 gay bars. And watch when I show you that the other dudes got way more. So if you give a negative point for this, then you got to give a ton of negative points for
Rayvon. You got to get an ad blocker, though. You got all kinds of ads be popping up for you.
On Genius got tons of ads.
Go to the next song, man. Next song.
All right, but hold on, because it's not my normal browser. I have to use this browser.
Oh, that's right. That's why. Okay.
But here's the thing, though. because this is another thing I want to talk about. A lot of people, I feel like, got this part mixed up too, right? When he talks about Kendrick, right? Because you were just saying, you accusing him of mentioning Kendrick every time, but he says it right here. Listen and learn, kid. You better off as the intern, better yet a mascot. I've been a beast with these flows. You can ask Doc. Illuminati Part 2. That was my last shot, right? Like, and there's a difference between that and the ruler's back. Let's be clear, right? So he's differentiating. He's saying, like, the ruler's back. I wasn't. This is not a diss, right? Illuminati Part 2 was his response to Control. He's saying there's a difference between these two type of songs and tracks, right? The people all saying, like he's desperate for Kendrick attention. He didn't say Kendrick name in the song. You know what I mean?
All right, but come on, man. He's saying the dude's name constantly, man. Move on to the next song, man. Move on to the next song.
These last two bars, right? I salute you, Kenny. I know you well aware. This nigga is begging. Come on, man. Please,
yes, he's begging.
Kendrick.
He's begging.
How is that begging? He's making
go to the next song.
He's
man.
responding
to
talking
about this one. Competition.
Oh my goodness!
Then you just know I'm right.
Begging.
I'm just right here waiting, Kendrick. I'm right here waiting for you. Please
please diss me. So
they
all have a crush on Kendrick, bro. They all got
completely 100%. Well, I don't know if it's him particularly or the fact that he's at the top currently. And that's the way to get that clout. You want that clout? That's the cloudy. You want that clout? That's what it is. If your whole rollout was, hey, I hope Kendrick diss me, and then I'm gonna have a diss for him, then I'm gonna drop my album. Like that might be successful. That might be a good rollout plan. That. I mean,
that was
kind of nasty.
Kendrick did that rollout for Drake. What you mean? Kendrick did the same rollout.
Man, it wasn't quite the same, man.
Future and Metro did that rollout.
Future and Metro definitely did that rollout.
What are you talking to? A lot of people did the rollout. Like,
okay, well, that's what I'm saying. I don't have a problem with it, but it's not like some kind of like honorable move. Like we're gonna say it's a nasty move. It's been done many times, but that doesn't mean it's like fly.
It is a very nasty move.
Okay, it's like people that wear Jordan 2s. You know what I'm saying? Like people wear them, but them shit. You know what I mean?
Those are terrible. They are
go ahead,
terrible.
do that. You want to do that, and then try to flex. Like, go ahead, but it's not a good move. So,
all right,
that's funny as fuck. Jordan 2s are terrible. I hate when niggas.
Some people, and there's a couple people out there. Like I've heard people try to swear that like the special ones is fly or something. Like the Union 2s make it better. No, nigga, keep those.
Joey said top name every song too. Again,
he says top name every song.
But that's all. Yeah, he does. He does. But he's talking. Okay, my thing is, this is the angle, right? Like, this is their whole coast, their whole identity is hung around one dude and one label. Like that's it.
No, so, hold on, man. That's not really true, man. That's not really true, man.
It is true, dog. It is.
No,
true.
It's not. No, it's not. Because
name somebody from the West Coast that's popping. That's not on TDE.
Popping? I mean, look, I don't like La Russell, but I would say he's probably popping.
No, man, nobody knows his name he's outside. If you a Russell fan, cool.
I don't know what popping is. I guess. Let me make sure.
Niggas are popping nowadays. By the way,
I don't know what. All right,
let's use Ray Vaughn's definition because the Ray Vaughn keep talking about how Joey got no tracks.
La Russell has motion. La Russell has motion. That's a fact.
So you're saying Russell got more motion than Joey? That's what you're saying.
Yes. Right now, yes.
For sure.
That is crazy.
Before the beef started,
that's crazy.
Nobody talked about 100%. This nigga.
100%.
100%.
Come on, dumb it down. How you gonna say otherwise?
Joey's on TV. Everybody, he's a way bigger star than
That's
Russell.
not the same thing. Wait, hold on. That's not the same thing. Bigger star.
I didn't even know
motion
that.
Motion and rap is two different things. Come on, man. Vince Staples has motion in rap.
Joey dropped his track in the first of the year.
I agree.
People listened to it, didn't it? Vince Staples, you're right. Vince Staples Vince Staples dope. All right, I love Vince Staples. All right, so you're right. That's one.
But Russell probably got more motion than him though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right, man. Let's look at.
His movement is kind of nice.
I don't know, but we can look at the. Look up the monthly listeners. B-Dog, you do the stat check. Do the stat check.
Yeah, you are the stat checker guy. Yeah,
all right. Got Spotify, but let me see what I can do.
or YouTube. Look at the YouTube subscribers, man. Look at the YouTube subscribers. All right.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna get to the next song. Go ahead.
Joey has 535,000. And who am I comparing them against?
LaRussell.
Let's see. LaRussell has 573.
Hey,
I'm sorry. I'm wrong. Big wrong. 47.8. That's how many videos he has. 47,000.8. Yeah. Joey has him by 500,000.
That's not even close.
Yo, silly,
so wait, but hold on. Look,
y'all swore
I don't think it's a good metric. I agree. I don't think it's a good metric though. But
I don't think it's a good metric either.
But at the same time, I do think in recent times, music-wise, the last, let's say 5 years, I think LaRussell does have more emotion. And I mean, look, I'm not the number one knower of popularity, but I think I see LaRussell more. I see people talk about him more. I think he would have had more emotion than Joey Badass. Joey Badass last album was not popping. Nobody gave that like love. LaRussell, I see him getting love in different places and more mainstream spaces too. I don't like his music.
I think, but okay. So to me, this is what I'm saying. The media lies.
Oh, see, I didn't know this.
Listen, he performed at the All-Star game. Okay, all right. So listen, look, man.
That's motion.
People, all right. Listen, people in the chat. Listen, I don't believe in numbers. I'm just looking for an objective way to measure who's more famous than who, and I don't know. I just think that they crazy.
More famous is two different things, though. So that's what I'm saying. More famous is not true. Of course, Joey Badass is more famous.
Who's got a bigger audience for music? I just think y'all are crazy.
Fame gives you that, man. Fame gives you that, man. Because Ice Spice probably got 50 times what Joey Badass got.
Maybe you could check that too, but I
don't give a shit. I'm just saying that what I'm saying is first week sales, is that the best metric? I don't know if that's a good metric. I think those numbers are fake. So
you can lie about those numbers too. Yeah, I mean you can lie about any
I bet LaRussell sell merch and shit though, and things like that to actual fans. And Joey Badass hasn't had stuff in a minute. Era been quiet, dog. Like, come on, man. Come on, don't act like Pro Era been popular.
Oh no, Pro Era, bro. You can't.
Okay, but he's not making.
People don't know that.
Oh, that's true. Tyler the Creator probably, would also count as well.
Oh yeah, Tyler.
So, I think you was discounting people. I think there's some people on the West Coast, man, and they're different.
All right, Tyler's huge. All right, yeah. Right. Yeah. I mean, all right. Let's move on to. All right, so I'll take it back. All right. There's a lot of big dudes on the West Coast. All right, I take it back. I'm sorry for disrespecting. I'm not looking. Oh
no, I'm gonna disrespect the West Coast some more in a minute. Right? Just not on this aspect.
Let's go. Reza jumped in, man. What y'all thought of Reza's track, the Dead Apple? Because I feel like he kind of opened the floodgates for more people to jump in after this. Because he kind of dissed the whole city. And number one, this is kind of the route that Drayvon started on with the you let Ice become king of New York. And I think that's really the best angle out of all of this, right? Because we've criticized New York for having the 6ix9ines, the Ice Spices, some of these lame rappers.
It's what New York like
sound
the face.
So, what did y'all think of the execution though on this track, the Dead Apple?
It was mid execution.
It was a
mid execution.
But this was still round one when it happened. Round one. It was a jab.
It's like round 4 already. I thought this was good conceptually, not great executed. I thought it was just all right. But I thought the angle was good. Talking about how you let other people take over, Griselda, all these other people. New York supposed to be New York. It's not. Y'all out here trash. And it's true. I 100% agree with it. So I don't know where the New York MC's at. To me, this should have been a call to action. Some people should have got involved here. I don't understand why. Do these dudes not want to sell records? I don't really understand. I thought like a Rome Streets or somebody should have had some bars here.
Okay, so this is the thing. I really thought that more people would jump in at this point, right? When he dropped this track, I really thought more people would jump in after the Dead Apple. A few dudes did. Kai Cash had a good response. You know, there's a few more, but really no big names. You know, no medium names either. You know, I respect to everybody who did jump in. You know, CJ Fly has been in it. You know, and stuff like that.
Nah, he could have kept that though.
But yeah, no real bigger names came with it, right? Nobody, and a lot of people making memes. Joey, nobody in New York backing up Joey. I think they said that in he calls him Joey Kaepernick. Nobody staying with you.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think? Because I think this is a difference in culture too. Like I think in the West Coast they seem to like all be ready to ride together, and in the East Coast it's
everybody's like a game.
Yeah. And the East Coast is kind of like you pick the fight, like you go ahead and fight. You
got it right. Yeah, we'll back you up if you get beat down real bad, I guess maybe, but not really. If you disrespect us a lot, maybe we will. I don't disagree with it though. To be honest with you, man, I'm not really I'm not mad about it. I just thought that somebody else would want to do the clout chasing shit, but maybe they see it as clout chasing and said, "Nah, I'm good."
I do think they see it as clout chasing. I think that's exactly how they see it. I just think, now we from New Orleans. I mean, I don't know we from New Orleans, but man. I just think it's very different. Different style, different culture with the whole thing. It's different attitude with the whole thing. You know what I mean? But that being said, this is also part of why. When we talk about, we'll get there to the end. So, any other thoughts on this track before you get there? Go move on.
No, I just thought it was. I thought it was a good angle for Reason, but Reason also got to, like I said, I don't think it was good enough. Not good enough. Reason, you got to take a seat.
Yeah,
I feel bad for Reason, man. He is a punchline, though. He's a punchline.
Reason was just releasing this, and that's it, though. Unless Joey says something else about him.
That's fair. He a little push back, a little brush back.
Yeah,
that's fine.
But I think I agree with you. Joey did not need the help. I also love this comment right here. Kendrick made it so that we don't judge rap beef by the same metrics. We finished with Pusha, started with T-Rap. So I
don't agree with that.
I agree.
Agree with that at all.
I agree that there's some people people are definitely looking for the T-Raps. That's what they tried to do. Hold on now.
Yeah, but T-Raps is first of all, T-Raps always been a thing. It's not new. It's not started by Push. Push hit him with the most monumental T-Rap probably ever, but T-Rap ain't new, man. Remember, people used to just make up shit.
Well, give me some examples. Give me some examples. Dog.
Give you some examples. We have all of the Eazy-E gets with little boys. This is on what's the song where they had the little person in the video. Talking about come out the building, let the little boy go. All right. All kinds of the T-Rap. No Vaseline got a bunch of T-Raps. You'd be like, I was like, I mean, look, I was a kid, but I was like, damn, Jerry Heller taking their money. And damn,
is that not true? That wasn't true. Jerry Heller was taking their money, wasn't he?
I didn't know that. But,
was that okay? But Cube got the Cube know the that's
you are hiding a child. It's true too, but that's still a T-Rap. That was
right,
it.
Okay.
That's something nobody knew. Nobody knew that.
Okay. All right. I get what you're saying.
So nobody knew that at the time. There's always been some stuff like that, man. I mean, and then you have like just straight made up shit, I guess, like when The Bridge Is Over came out. And he said Roxanne Shante is only good for steady fucking. You know what I mean? Like that was like, oh, okay, all right. Well, I think that you always can make a narrative, right? You got to make the narrative how you want the narrative to be. If you want the narrative angle to be you trash, you a biter, you bit all your best rhymes. How much of Biggie rhymes gonna come out your fat lips? It's like, oh shit, okay, that's a narrative. Okay, that's addition. Yeah. That's how you build it up. And so Push did that, and that's what you got going on right here.
I agree, and then I think it's your job, like you said, you got to flip the bars though, and I think that's the thing Joey did better than anybody. Every single thing they threw, every angle they've thrown at him, he's been able to after that track. So after this one, we had some daylight tracks, but Joey, the next track he came out with was the one with Loaded Lux, Well,
you're not even gonna mention Daylight tracks. We got to talk about Daylight for a second, man. We got to talk about Daylight for a second because you know why? Because Daylight's trash, man.
Okay,
I lost respect for Daylight.
Can't make a song.
Agreed.
Yeah, he can't make a song, man. I mean, look, I knew that he wasn't making songs. Like I knew that he wasn't really popping for music. But I'm kind of surprised at how much I dislike the songs he got. Like every song.
I agree. I think he cannot rap on beat at all, dog. And he's got some bars. Let me be clear. Let me give him credit where it's due. He's got bars. I think that's obviously what he's famous for. In battle rap, but in battle rap you do it a cappella. You don't got to do it to any music. You don't got to stick to any stay on beat or anything like that. Find a pocket. And he's not good at those things. He keeps delivering the same flow, no matter what the beat is.
I think he had different flows, but first his angle was like, "Oh, I love New York. I like LA. I'm this. Okay, cool. That was cool, but I thought it was boring and whack. But to be in the battle, right? And that was earlier. Then we come back with these, and what was the first one he had after in this
Words
round of?
Yeah, Words to My Mother.
That was the first one he had.
Well, so he had first off he had the High U and then the
I mean after the Word to My Mother was the first one he had after the freestyle came out, the Red Bull freestyle when everybody started again.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that one was I mean, you could play it for a second or what? I don't know if you want to talk about it.
So this just came out yesterday. So we to the more recent records now. To go through. So Word to My Mother, Daylight. And let's talk about it.
I like this one though. I ain't gonna lie.
You like this one? All right. Okay, so let me get past the intro.
King, not in New York. I'm ready. Doc said the crown is heavy. Like seriously, how dare you?
So,
hey Morpheus, Harlem, stand up.
He started. He started this with all the the New York diss track, beats and rap over them. He started this, and I just feel like, again, this is another thing that Joey did. Like, again, takes everything they do and then do it better.
But that's why if you kill it though,
right? Exactly. So let's.
They didn't let me in. Best star, stand up. They didn't let me. I sit back and watch you disrespect what we built. You popped and then skirted. Now expect to be killed. Real. They think you going nuts, so it's cool. Vasectomy dealt. You won't wreck with me? Totem pole on the mount. Your death can't be healed. God, why he beef with a giant like we equal defiant? Hey, unique scar. Think you can kill a king? Them people is lying. Simba tell him. And why Cinderella? It's time to crash, nigga. Spaz, nigga. Cinderella, you hung out with the glass slipper. Hey yo, clearly stepper. I'm yearly prepped with 100 more. Show up with 100 more. Got it made. I ain't running for real.
All right, thank you.
Okay, all right. So
the 0 before the 1 bar is good.
The 0 before the 1 bar is good. I thought the glass slipper bar was good. I thought the
musically it's not it. That started to really bother me. Like his delivery is really not good to me. So
I like this one.
You like this?
Yeah, I wasn't feeling that.
To me, that's not the bad part. To me, the bad part is when we leave this. Wait, hold on. Like to me, the bad part is here when we get to like further on, he starts changing the beat. That's what I
can't little man me ask these bitches. I'm a real somebody. I'm a maniac. You should probably stop. Why? You know what comes after the body drop? Flies. How can I out-rap you when the whole world know I can out-rap you? Gotta come down to your level to slap you. Mediocre name flips, you play so cheesy. Okay, Joe, I'm on my J.O. easy. I work without a sweat. It's about
so like this is. I
like that bar, but that fast part was terrible.
Yeah, I don't like that bar because first of all, this is the thing that Daylight has done, throughout. So first of all, he had that, that backpack track, right, where he, supposedly, predicts all of Joey's lines from the cipher, even though we know the cipher was pre-recorded and he had heard it already. So like when we talk about narratives, okay, because that's what we were talking about. In a battle, it's about whose narrative is stronger, whose is more believable. And this is the thing I feel like Daylight really fails at to me is having a believable narrative. He's been proven to be a liar and a cloud chaser multiple times now at this point. So he tried to paint the narrative. He predicted all of Joey's lines, right? And he did it. And then, like, in all of his tracks, he keeps talking about, like, oh, Joey, your bars ain't that dope. Like, I got to come down and do, he even says, like, all whack, name flips, like, oh, okay, I'm on my J.O. easy. But, like, his name flip isn't as dope as Joey did 1,500 name flips.
Yeah, he did a lot of days and lights and days. Yeah.
And dogs.
I get it, but
raised.
I like
and
what
all.
he did.
He did, but it's one. You did one, and like you acting like you better than me because you did one easy. Everyone says I'm on my JOP. Like that's not cover.
But the daylight flips weren't like insanely like thought out. Like they were good. They were cool. He used everyone he thought of, and it's there. It's cool. It wasn't nothing crazy to me.
I thought it was crazy. He on the cipher, he used every daylight flip.
Yeah, on the cipher, I thought it was good. I thought they were good. I mean, look, at the same time, man, it was. I just expected more. You a battle legend, and this what you got. To me, it's like, you really could just get out the way, man. Like they had better West Coast representatives. I would think. I would hope, but now them dudes are scared or whatever. Though they didn't want it. They didn't want to come outside. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Agreed. And then this is where I feel like he also tries to escalate it here. I mean, this is the other thing, that I think he's really corny for.
Get all of this clout. What did you kids do? Split with Donovan, kept the chain, play for you kids' crew. Sacrifice you big goof. If the world knew what knew about you, they'd jump off a bridge too.
Oh yeah. When he talked about Steez, yeah.
Yeah, well, so everyone said, thought it was about Steez. He made another track. And he said it was about soul or whatever, but like regardless, he blanks it out.
What?
Yeah, the beat is message too. Yeah. So he blanks out the word, right? If everyone knew what blank, knew about you, they jump off a bridge too, right? So he blanks out. Soul, jumped off a bridge. Steez did not. Okay, but he blanks it out, so everyone thinks he's talking about Steez, right? Like, to me, he's doing it on purpose. Like, why do you even blank it out if you're not saying Steez? There's no reason.
I didn't even think that. I knew Steez jumped off a building, but I didn't really think like I just figured that's what you were talking about. I didn't even, because why soul? What would that have to do with him?
Exactly. So this is.
So I didn't even put that together. I saw that afterwards, and I thought it was whack. But I mean, I had already had an impression on the song. So I really don't even really care. My main thing was this ain't it. This ain't it, man. You know what I mean? I just thought it was just weak overall. Like like I said, you a top, or at least when I see people talk about battle rappers, you are highly regarded. You can't come on no battle with no dudes that's like just rappers, because y'all constantly, the battle rappers act like the regular rappers couldn't do what they do. But you can't come on here and get on a tracks with these two dudes and not be ever the one on top or ever look the best. Ray Vaughn looks better than him. Consistently.
Exactly. A dude that just came out, nobody
he's
heard
been out
of.
for years, but I mean, yes, he's not a top.
He don't got an album out yet. Okay, so regardless, whatever. He looking better than you. He sound better than you. His tracks are better than you. His disses are better than you or funnier than yours. Like, you supposed to be one of the battle rap, not just a battle rapper, but one of the battle rap goats, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you got the wackest tracks out of all of them, right?
He is the wackest tracks out of all of them. Yes, correct.
So I just felt like he really let I feel like he let everybody down, really. And this is when Joey drops the next one, the My Town one, and I feel like he got daylight out of here with this, right? So y'all ready to move on to the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah, go to the next one.
All right. So so Joey drops the My Town. Let me see which tab is this on. Pull it up. Okay. All right. So This track, I feel like I feel like we could play the whole thing. I think this one was great.
We're not playing
the whole thing. All right, you don't got no patience to go through it, man. But
no, it's already 11, dog.
All right. My time, I think, yeah, like I said, what's great about this though is he brings in Loaded Lux, and to me, again, when we talk about battling, owning the narrative and taking over the narrative, Daylight keeps talking about all this like I'm a pro, I'm best at this, I'm a monster, and to come in, bring in Loaded Lux and say you running from Loaded Lux. You guys were already supposed to have a battle. You've been ducking it. Have Loaded Lux come on the track and say that you ducking me. So I'm gonna bring the battle to the wax. And that's like boom. All your credibility, all your clout is just gone. To me, I don't know how anybody could, can still believe anything the dude says. Right? Like you picking a fight, but you running from another fight.
Yeah, it's not good, man. It's not good.
All right. Yeah, and then also he also talks about how you try to pretend like you predicted my bars too, but it came out of bars. So again, go ahead.
Play some of it.
All right.
Y'all niggas want. Look, your days is numbered like days of summer. Rain or shine, I'ma bring that thunder. You talking like I can't see light. Yeah, okay. The question is, it me v you or you v Ray? Either way, these L's keep it passed out. Lights off when I black out. Swerving in the lane with me, you better crash out. You niggas lightweight, I swear I ain't even maxed out. No matter what stage they put you on, you still assed out.
That's a great line too. I mean, Daylight literally again proving this dude is a long known clout chaser. Literally in a battle rap, took his pants off. Like this is the type of stuff this dude will do anything for clout. Like, I mean, literally, you look at the dude's face, he got a Spawn tattoo on his face. This dude is desperate for attention. You know what I mean? Like,
dang, man. I mean, look, I like Spawn too, but yeah, normally it just looks like somebody scratched your face.
I'm just saying, like, so I just feel like he washed this dude. Like, I don't ever want to hit Daylight again. Like, I just don't want to see this dude.
Like, he kind of did wash him up, man. That's what I'm saying. I was surprised. I thought Daylight was gonna have better than this. I thought he was gonna do better than this. I thought he was gonna be better than this. So I thought Joey did kill him with this one, and I did like the way that he's basically murdering, I think, both these guys at this point.
Agree. And then he also, he flips the whole thing with the Diddy thing too again on this one, because he says Daylight had an interview where he was talking about how he wants to have sex with Diddy or whatever. So it's like, how you using Diddy bars at me?
Wait, what?
Like, you got, yeah, man, yeah. So this is
crazy.
That's what he says on this track. All right, let me pull up the lyrics. But he says it on this track. The Vlad interview or whatever, he says it. So let me pull it up. But what are y'all thoughts on this one other than the My Town track? Look,
I mean, I thought it was good, man. I thought he did. Like I said, I thought this was kind of the end of it, man.
So yeah, you thought he was already winning at this point.
I thought he was winning when the finals came out. I thought it was pretty much over at that point.
Okay, so you had it called for Joey earlier.
No, because I mean, look, they got stuff, but it ain't there. It ain't. To me, it ain't these. I feel like when Joey songs come out, they're consistently battering. They've got flows. They got stuff going on. I just think that is better. Like, I think that it's just consistently better. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, it's a beatdown. To me, it's a beatdown. A 2v1 and the two got whipped.
Hey, I'm gonna just say this nigga's still begging on this record too.
So right here, this is Vlad. Right here.
You mentioned having a couple gay friends in the industry. You mentioned Will Smith this time. Remember you mentioned John Travolta, Jamie Foxx before. We have a clip up that went up, I think, last week.
You mean to tell me at the top of the industry, niggas be like, yo, hey, yo, Buster, you know what I'm saying? It's Diddy. Yeah, take that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to fuck this bitch, my nigga. You wanna come watch? Yeah, I'm gonna show you how it's done. My nigga, call up the homies.
What the?
All right, everybody get there. Crowd around, quiet down. You know what I'm saying? All right, baby, put it down. Quiet down.
They gotta play this.
And
you gotta take the stand.
The girl, right? It's a girl, right?
Oh yeah, it's a girl.
Fuck a girl in front of your fans to show them, like, yeah. So you hit and you're like, yeah, Buster, yeah. You know you can't stroke it like that. Yeah, long stroke.
This is terrible.
Is that activity that you would consider
participating in?
Crossing, or would you consider participating? Yeah, I mean, let's. Would you
like? Would I fuck Diddy? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, dog. This is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying. How are you gonna diss somebody about Diddy? And this is you on the internet. This dude is a long time clout chaser. What say anything?
You said, "Would I fuck Diddy?"
Yeah, he said it like, you know what, man, I'm sorry, dog.
Oh my god, that's funny.
What am I looking at? Are you serious? This dude said this, man. Oh man, he better try to act like AI did that, man. What the fuck? How did that come out of your mouth? You people are on a whole nother level, man. Yo, it's wild out here in Hollywood, apparently, man.
It is exactly, and then people act like he gonna act like he wasn't, he didn't know what was going on or something like that. With Diddy, celebrities try to act like they didn't know what was going on, dog. They knew what was going on. Daylight knew what was going on.
Daylight knew, yeah.
Daylight knew.
That's crazy. Nah, man, homie is on some. Oh, okay, that's a whole different thing, man. Oh yeah,
so,
what? Nigga say, would I fuck Diddy?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying. So they all use these Diddy lines, right? And I feel like Joey packed them up, like all of them up, like, right. So the whole next track, from Ray Vaughn is all just Diddy accusations, right?
Yeah,
that's
he had a bunch of Diddy accusations.
Yeah, it's all that's it. So I feel like another thing. Okay, so here's another thing I want to talk about with this 20v1, situation. What's so different from this and the Drake situation, right? Is that
Drake was fighting 20 dudes?
No. But no, to me, what's different is Kendrick waited for all those other dudes to go. He let Rick Ross go, whatever. Future and Metro got their albums out or whatever, something like that. And so when Kendrick was going at Drake, he was the only one still going at Drake. When Drake dropped Family Matters and he was going at all those other people were like, you wasting time. No one cares about those other people anymore. It's different here is because Ray Vaughn and Daylight going at the same time. Like, they going like directly at the same time. And so I feel like they keep making the same bars, same jokes, that keep talking about the Diddy lines. And I feel like it's diminishing returns. Like, they're not coordinated or like planned out, in any way.
I mean, niggas a nobody. It's hard to find dirt on nobody.
Nah, man. I think if your bars was on point and your songs was better, I think you would have stuff. I mean, I don't think these Joey bars are like mind-blowing bars. I think they're well done. I think he's definitely showing his skills here. But mind-blowing, like, these are not the craziest verses I ever heard. They're well executed, and this competition is just not it. They look like they had a spark, but they not. Like Ray Vaughn, I thought Ray Vaughn was his first one back in January when he had a response over that. What was it? It was one of Kendrick beats, right?
You talking about that was his Crash Out Heritage?
That was the best one. That was the best one that he ever had. And to me, it's just been since.
I think okay. So I think again, if it wasn't for already there being so many Diddy bars already, I think the GoldenEye one would have more.
The GoldenEye one is very good. And that's one of the things that people, when you do the beef, you go out, you go get on one of these classic beats, like with a slight remix to it, maybe. Mm-hmm. For beef, like for that, you get that energy, and it's like, and then he flipped you get on a New York beat to do it. I thought that was well done.
Yeah. So I mean, but I just think that it would have more impact if it wasn't for the fact that at this point there's already 7 songs and all of them already got something to say about Diddy. You know what I mean? Like, so I just feel like, to me, it just has less impact. Like if this was, I don't know. I just feel like they didn't coordinate very well. My point is, like, strategically, Kendrick won his battle off like just better strategy. Even Ray Vaughn, he tried to repeat the strategy. When Joey dropped my town, he tried to drop this right after, right? So GoldenEye, we'll talk about this. He tried to drop this right after, try to do the meet the grams on him, right? This is the dirt I got, this is the tea. But it's like I said, it was already like none of this is surprising. You already on the very first track, the High U track, from way in January, Daylight said you was at the party. Like they've been saying Diddy bars. You know what I mean? So it's like how in round whatever this is this like it's supposed to be shocking anymore? It's not like Meet the Grams, doesn't have any shock value. You know what I mean?
I didn't think Meet the Grams had any shock value either, but that's me.
It has shock in the moment. It has shock. Number one, it coming out so quickly and him talking about a daughter, whatever, whether it's real or not, people speculated. I mean, it is
that's
shocking.
Just fake ass story of Adidon. People got to stop. But go ahead.
All right. Let's talk about. Let's listen to this. Bino, you said it's your favorite one.
Hold on. No, I didn't. Hold on. I got to shout out to Joey's begging lines on the last track. Hold on, I had them up.
On my time?
We all the way past that, but go ahead.
Yeah.
This nigga was begging, man. I just got to point out that he's still begging for the smoke. What'd he say? Go get the general. I'm tired of fighting the troops.
That's a good line.
Mm-hmm.
How many top dogs will it take to sick him? I'm sick. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
he's just begging for Kendrick still. Every song.
Number one, when you play Mortal Kombat and you beat all the trumps, you're supposed to go up. You're supposed to keep going up. You're supposed to fight the general. You're supposed to fight the boss.
I don't care, man. Normal. I don't care, man. Stop asking for Kendrick to come outside.
If you a boxer and you got an undefeated record, you knocking everybody out, you're supposed to go for the belt at some point. This is normal stuff. It's not begging.
I think he should. I don't know about earning, but I think he should. I mean, look, you gotta. He has to look. Like I said, he's trying to do that. I'm not mad about it.
Hold on,
it's a clout chase though. It's a clout chase.
Okay, I disagree. Okay, Kendrick rep his coast, right? He did the pop out. He all about the coast. He all about the culture. If somebody, right, came and kills every single person on your old label, disrespecting all your coast, and nobody's taking them out, don't the boss eventually got to come and step in?
Yes, that's true, but he didn't do that. He's not disrespecting the whole coast. He said he's not multiple times. I mean, he tried to say it now. Right. The coast didn't take it that way, but I think if the coast really didn't take it that way, you would hear more people. Okay. See, I think more people would be involved. I think there's a lot of clout chasers on the West Coast, man. They got some all-time great clout chasers like Game. Game would have jumped in if he thought it was something to clout chase. He didn't think it was clout chasey
100%.
So if you don't think it's clout chasey enough, then damn. So it must not be that big a clout chase. So that's what I'm saying. That's I think that they got some other ones too, man. But I mean, it's what it is.
Some people say
I think Kendrick's definitely gonna give him bars. I just don't know when it's gonna happen. He's gonna be on this tour for I don't know how long. He's gonna make a ton of money. Yes,
I'm blinded by hate. I'm blinded by the hate arms.
But blood coming out of your eyes.
Oh,
blood coming out of
never. It's the dark side. It's the dark side. I'm sorry. No, man. I'm being honest. I'm just saying. Don't he eventually got to come out?
I told y'all he couldn't duck that chick forever. Had to come off that bread. How you owe a chick $7 million for like 10 years?
Leroy said the timing is off. Kendrick on the road. That's when Kendrick dropped like that. Drake was on tour. This is what we keep doing double standards for Kendrick. We keep doing double standards for Kendrick. Stop the double standards for this dude, man. I can't stand it. All right. That dude did this on tour. He knew Drake was on tour, and he said, "I see two of the three ghosts left. There's two of them hugging on stage." Right? Clout chasing move, and then guess what? Drake responded though, right? So,
well, look, he had a better game. He a twin. You got a butterfly on your face too? Keep going, man. Come on, keep going, man. Yeah, that's true. Meek was on tour. That's true.
Is that your girl's tour? I mean, is that what your girl's tour? Yeah, I mean, but yeah.
And look, see, they getting you. Look, they getting you. Push-ups drop after the tour ended. Yeah, push-ups was trash too. Push-ups was trash. Drop. Yeah, that was whack.
This shit was not trash.
Hey.
I was really trying to keep it PG. What he said? Nah, man, keep that shit, man.
That's Family Matters, ain't it? Did he say that Family Matters?
No, that's push-ups.
I thought that's push-ups.
That was the end of push-ups into Family Matters. So,
yeah. All right,
man. Go ahead. Keep going.
We going to the last track, right? Did we talk about Go to That enough?
No, we didn't talk about it at all.
We didn't even say anything.
All right, go ahead. What you got to say about this, man? Is all Diddy?
Play for a second.
What you got to say to defend him, man? Right? Because you were mad about 2 lines on that other track. What you got to defend this dude? You got a lot.
Who are all these people with the things on their head? Are these all pro era people or something?
Is this pro era?
That's I don't know these other dudes.
I was hoping y'all
this is pro era.
I don't know the dudes in the back. It doesn't really matter.
I don't know all of them, man. I don't know all of them, but that's pro.
Go ahead. Play the song for a second.
Shit, gotta get back on Troy and ain't say shit. Heard he out here begging for that. I let the case speak.
Okay, you want to go to the middle of it?
Yeah, I ain't got his number, bitch, he authorized the hit. But my name ain't Jay Smith, thinking I ain't got his number, bitch, he authorized the hit. Such words always coming from your lips. If you're standing next to Diddy, then you shouldn't mention Dick. Cause if they ever show that footage, you gon' have to plead the fifth. I'm the nigga you should dread, I'm on your head, I'm Vine with. Them gay lines is out of pocket, I ain't never been at Diddy house. Soraya gon' be shocked when all that footage out. Couldn't get a Grammy and said, fucking nigga, put me on that casket couch. That's the type of dick licking shit you should be rapping about.
How many do they have some kind of is there a rumor of like he's on some kind of videos or something?
No, they just put it in a narrative. We're gonna find out, I guess. Listen, this is the thing. When you can just make up children on people, you can say anything. Now that's what came from.
Those was good disses though.
Those are good disses. I think he had a lot of. Well, the best bar on this is we said it earlier, is the Bukkake line or whatever. But he has a lot of funny. He got some funny lines. It's all on one.
When I back down, that's good.
It is. It's all on a good beat. Again, both Daylight and Rayvon try to take New York diss tracks, rap over them, make they diss. And Rayvon does it much better than Daylight. Let's be clear. Rayvon is performing way better than Daylight is. But again, it's just all to me. It's all one thing. He does get into again, he goes a little bit more on the Ice Spice part and everything like that.
Yeah, but he bringing up this man, baby mama. He's saying the dude really
this thing is funny as hell.
Nasty thing. Like this funny.
Puffy call you sloppy Joe.
He's really mad. Yeah, like see what I'm saying? He really mad. He really got like trying to get personal with it.
He said, "Why you give up your hole?"
So right here, yeah. If we keep it above, these Diddy lines are desperate.
Again, it's desperation, man. I think it's a good angle, dog. Look, first of all, Diddy is a joke right now. Every day, this shit is on the news. I can't believe what I'm hearing, man. This dude is more depraved than I ever believed people could be depraved. So this is a good angle right now. It's a bad look for New York. It's a bad look for everybody that's ever stood next to Diddy.
Is it a good angle if it's not true? Here's the thing, because Daylight said it. Daylight said it in his other track. He said it cost 2 Bitcoins to get the video. So here's the thing: if you got the video, release it. Right? Why do they keep saying they're gonna release it, and they're not like, you know what I mean? Like,
no, that is true. No, that's true.
What you gonna say?
2 Bitcoins. Bitcoin is at what, 106 right now? If you got that money, that shouldn't be. That's light work, man. Get that out here. Get the video out here.
So would you say that should come out though?
If it come out,
what am I gonna say?
There's nothing to say. Yeah. But here's the thing. Okay, so this is
well, hold on. He could try to flip it and be like, you would have did it if you could have, but you can't. You're not even that famous. Daylight.
Yeah, you can release the Daylight video and he'll talk it. Yeah, but
Daylight's been outside like, hey man, can I get in the party? I see what y'all doing. Can I get in?
That's what y'all do.
There is no videos, just narrative and jokes. But here's my thing, right? Like, so when we talk about narratives, it's like, all right, so like if you got that kind of dirt, you use it first, and then you make it like Pusha T put the picture of Drake in blackface.
Yeah, I have a hard time believing that, man. Any of these celebrities, they're not getting down like that with video, man. I don't believe that for a second, man. They might be doing some crazy shit, but I highly doubt that they got an open video camera there for it. Maybe, you know, but my main thing is I thought this song had some clever bars. I thought it was cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was it better than the last ones? I don't know. I mean, I think Ray Vaughn did a good job. Like he did as best as I think he could be expected to do. I think it's like, you know, I don't know how much better he really could have done, to be honest with you.
No, I think he did a great job, but I think he clearly touched. Like I said, like he
seemed kind of mad. He seemed kind of mad, like by the bars, like Joey getting him, and Joey don't seem touched at all.
Right,
he seemed like he just sunning them.
Exactly. That's why I my respect for Joey is only grown, and my respect for these other dudes has tanked.
No, I have respect for Ray Vaughn. I have Daylight.
Not at all. Not
Daylight gotta go, man. Daylight. Ugh. To me,
I don't have respect for either one of them.
Okay, well, to me, Daylight, like I said, you're supposed to be a battle rap legend, and nah. You can't call yourself that no more to me. And then I just saw that video, which I didn't even know about. I didn't see that Vlad video whenever that came out. That looked old. I ain't never seen it.
That's what I'm saying.
And if I had seen it, it'd have been a whole different. Like this dude.
Joey ain't doing this shit right, man. Joey ain't doing this shit right. Kendrick or Drake, they would have had that clip that this nigga said, "What I fuck did he?" Right in the beginning of the song. Start the song like that. That shit is hilarious.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. This is why you're right. I didn't know this either, and that's impressive, or it's funny to see, because that's true. Because Joey was out when he was it was like 17 or something like that. How old was he when 1999 came out? They look like super young.
Yeah, well, this is also part of why to me, again, Ray Vaughn. So he says it in this track. He said, "Oh, yeah, I've been signed for 5 years, but COVID stopped me." Like, dog, COVID was a while ago, dog. There's a lot of rappers that dropped. Kendrick dropped 2 albums since COVID, stopped. You know what I mean? Like my thing is, like, that's a lame excuse. That ain't why you haven't dropped a record.
Nah, well, hold on now, because that TDE they do be on the plan. You got to follow the plan. They don't let you just drop your album. Yeah, you got to follow the plan.
Yeah,
they had to drop.
Exactly. He had to get behind Daylight. I mean, he had to get behind Schoolboy.
Doechii.
Had to get behind Doechii. Had to get behind Kendrick. He had to get behind all them dudes. So yeah. So don't change what it is. No more, but yeah, you had to get in line. You had to find your place because you last up, like you said. They don't change it to
what's wrong with that?
Stop me. You last up.
What's wrong with that? This nigga is a nobody. Stop.
Exactly. So my
both
point
of these niggas are equally nobodies.
No, that's not true.
I disagree with that.
That's not true.
You just hate Joey Badass for some reason, man.
Joey at 17.
Take a poll at work tomorrow.
Take a poll. Joey at 17 had respect in the hip hop game. Ray Vaughn at 30 years old.
Oh damn!
It's just now. Joey at Ray Vaughn at 30 years old is just now trying to get on, and he's trying to use Joey for clout. But he keeps saying that he says in that track that he revived Joey's career. Like it's like crazy.
Of course, what are you supposed to say? Hey man, I'm just a guy trying to get some clout right now. Hey, I thought this was a good opportunity for me, so I thought I'd get some clout while they make me wait.
They're supposed to come with better bars.
After Doechii get her Grammy, I could try to get mine.
Come with better bars, or don't pick a fight. You can't. To me, he
has not done poorly. He has not done poorly.
This is perfect.
The real disappointing
Battle
aspect is really Daylight. If it was just the two of them, yes, Joey would easily win.
So do y'all think this helps?
He has not done poorly.
Do y'all think this helps his career or hurts it?
Oh, I think it helps because I didn't know who the fuck he was.
I think it helps both of their careers.
5 months ago, I didn't know who he was.
So y'all feel like y'all gonna listen to his next album?
I ain't like his album.
Let me listen to this nigga's next album.
No.
You ain't listen to his first album. Yeah, you ain't listen to
his first album. I did not like that last.
If it wasn't for this,
that last thing that came out was whack. I ain't like that shit at all.
So, it was. So okay. So my thing is that he could have just tried to do the Doechii rollout, right? Which no beef involved. He could have just kept doing the interviews and went and got his paid for Grammy and whatever and stuff like that and done ads and stuff like that. Well, doesn't this? I feel like this hurts his rollout. To me, I mean, he's got some.
Look, has his numbers gone up or whatever? Because I think Dollar Menu is whack. Yes, 100%. There's two songs on there I like, and it's the ones with better TDE artists, J Rock and why can't they get the name Isaiah Rashad?
Yeah.
The rest of that is whack. No, yo, I didn't forget. I had Smoke for Benny. We can talk about that in a minute, but that's down the line. I'm not the producer here. I'm not the producer here, man. I'm not the producer.
I forgot
okay? We have a leader.
I forgot.
His name is Dumb It Down. He is the leader of the pod. All right, so we come on the pod.
We don't want to talk about that.
It's collaborative. No. I wanted to talk about Benny weeks ago. All right, we had scheduling issues. A lot of music came out. You know, Exhibit, Snoop Dogg, West Coast legends that none of these West Coast dudes that are fighting for their coast are talking about. But that's what I'm saying. This that you can see is for clout. It's not about any of the other stuff you're talking about.
Why are you caping for Joey? Can you explain to me why he had matching haircuts with Diddy?
I think there's like 5 haircuts that cats rock regardless. And
come on, man.
Nah,
they both had high
that's not as bad as matching outfits.
Yeah, they both had.
That's not as bad as that was Meek. Meek had matching outfits with him, right?
Yeah. They all a part of the. Oh, I can't wait.
Career is over with, man. Does Meek Does Meek still rap, bro? I don't know who want to hear Meek rap right now, man.
That nigga is a lame.
No, this West Side Gun and Doechii collab was whack.
I mean, it was all right, I guess. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Doechii, so she wasn't bad.
She wasn't bad. I don't know.
But I think it's official, man. I think it's official that Joey cooked Daylight. He cooked Rayvon and Daylight. He got to get his proper respect. He gets his respect up. He got his respect up.
All right. Well, hold on. We there's still 2 more tracks though. Daylight today dropped AO.
All right, yeah, let's go through these quick then. Yeah.
Did this. All right, let's
I ain't listen to that one.
All right. So are you gonna listen to this one? All right, well, this is all you
this one has some good stuff, and then it gets whack as hell.
Yeah, so the first part is actually good. I would say it's probably his best one. The first part of it is his best one, but then he ruins it with this. He tried to do I don't know, like a Eminem Kim song.
Joe couldn't kill me. You can't kill me now. No weapon formed against me. God will prevent it. Told you I ain't all the way human. Heaven cut my percentage. It's a tough member. Life for me was a rough limbo. Different disability. Oh, the doc diagnosed me with up syndrome. You never heard of it, right? I was sworn in with pain. What it means is I'm a kid who was born with 2 brains. 50-50 vision, dyslexia, autism, got all that. Few things that's unknown. Doc don't know what to call that. The special kid with special needs. There's no way as hell for a 38 special schizophrenic. Sure with 12 bullets. Mastered what they considered all my flaws. It was God. Now I'm unstoppable while I'm walking all in your yard. Why kick the door? I just ring the doorbell with a smile. Girl pregnant, open the door. Oh, yeah, it's been a while. Is Joey here? Yes, he's in the back. Come in. As soon as she turned around, split her in 2. I guess I love, homie. I told you I'm a monster, not a thug, homie. You find me on your staircase with your baby and her blood on
me. Right. So this is what I'm saying. This dude is whack. This dude is whack. I can't believe people hype this dude up, man. I really can't believe people hype this dude up. This is bad for the whole battle rap culture right? Like this dude just embarrassed everybody. Like I'm serious.
They make all battle rappers look bad.
Oh, battle rap,
That's
dog,
funny,
so dope. Listen, Daylight is
That's
the GOAT,
funny,
you know?
man.
Dog, I'm
That's
sorry.
funny, man. Yeah,
the next person that say that to me, I'm gonna play this crap to you. Be like,
nobody gonna say that no more, man. Because no, you gonna hide, man. You gonna hide. No, people that might have been his big fans. Like you ain't heard me talk about Royce 5'9" in a minute because I'm still hiding from when Lupe beat him down. This dude's the same type of thing. It's like I'm like, nah, dog. Like you a fan? I ain't know about that Vlad video. Like now, anybody that say they like him, they'll be like, yeah, but what you think about what he said when he said he would have sex with Diddy?
Yeah, I mean, okay, in an actual battle rap set, I've seen an actual battle rap set is, and yeah, it's cool. But battle rap is its own thing. This is my point. My only point is what I'm saying is that battle rap and regular hip hop don't always mix well, which is why none of the battle rappers have had a successful career yet. And so I think battle rappers talking tough to rappers just needs to end. Like, it's just like it's not the same arena. Don't think you can step in my arena. Right? Just like when Joe Budden stepped into the battle rap arena and got embarrassed.
Oh, yeah, he embarrassed himself.
Right?
Yeah.
This is the same thing that's happening here.
I'm sure somebody could do both, man. I'm sure somebody could. Just not.
We haven't seen
not
it yet.
most of the people we've seen. Just not most of the people we've seen. I'm sure there's someone that could do it.
I mean, Lux sounded good on the track.
Could do it.
Lux sounded good on the track, but I mean,
I've heard Lux on other stuff as well, and he didn't sound that bad. Yeah. So I think it's clear that this was pretty much over with.
Nadeska of the podcast,
man. Nadeska said Doechii was one of the greatest of all time, and I said I gotta turn this shit off.
Yeah,
gotta turn this shit off. But yeah, I mean, look, this it was like I said, Daylight just gotta go. So he lost bad. You want to talk about one more track real quick before we move on?
Yeah, the last one. I mean, listen, I thought
the one that he did with the kids or whatever, I mean, with the positivity.
Positivity?
No.
What are you talking about? No. I'm not talking about Daylight no more. No, I'm over.
Oh, okay.
Daylight dropped 2 more records. And,
yeah.
Nah, that I can hold you as fire.
Really?
That shit is a bop. I'll be academic. Academics.
Agree. I don't.
Baldy is Joe Budden.
Yeah, are you? I mean, I don't think it works. I don't think it works.
That don't work, man. That don't work.
I'm about to say, because Dumb It Down is definitely Joe Budden.
Yeah.
Jadakiss son? I didn't see Jadakiss son on song.
Yeah, he dropped the song. I mean,
I'm good, thanks. See, that's the clout move, but that's how you do it. You jump in the ring if you want that clout. That's why I'm surprised more people didn't like get it someone involved.
Joey dropped to me the best song. This song is catchy.
This is funny. This one was funny. I almost forgot about this.
And he
all right, play a part of this.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying the genius of it, dog. First of all, they were rapping on the New York diss records. He gets on Hit 'Em Up. Okay, does it better than they did their records, right? He makes it a bop. This is super catchy. Great hook.
No, this is a bop.
And then
I don't know about
also
all that, okay.
In the very beginning, he kills all that Diddy talk. He kills all the Diddy talk right here in the very beginning. So let's right in the beginning.
Yeah, because he does the dot type flow like on this better than.
About time, nigga. Goddamn, almost got sick of waiting like a bad doctor, nigga. I ain't got a lot of patience. Y'all niggas back on the clock, and anything past 24 hours is a shot clock violation. With the current situation, niggas just clickbait. How predictable this the angle I was anticipating, and thank you for making it clear to me that Dot scared, but chill.
So right there, first of all,
once again, begging for Dot.
Thank you for making it clear to me that Dot scared. These dummies, they're so uncoordinated. All right, this dude Ray
They're
Vaughn
not supposed to be coordinated.
Ray Vaughn says, "Who you think called the hit?" Kendrick called the hit. Now, if you call a hit on somebody, what's that mean? That means you too scared to handle it yourself.
Well, or you.
I don't think that's exactly what happened.
Dirty, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was more like Ray Vaughn, like, Hey, I'm gonna shoot back at this nigga. All right, cool. Go for it, bro. That's on you. I'm over here doing this tour. I don't care what you do, nigga.
That's okay. You think that's how the conversation went?
That's how I felt.
That ain't what authorizing a hit is. That's not what authorizing a hit is. It ain't okay. Do whatever you want, dog. That's not authorizing a hit. All right. When you authorize a hit on somebody, you say, "Go get that dude."
No, he texted. He texted Top, and Top gave him the. Top was like, "Okay, I talked to Kendrick. He told me that you could go ahead."
Exactly. Yes, it seems more like Top was like, "Yeah, let's get you some buzz. Go for it, bro."
Right.
It's time to start your climb. Go for it. Get some buzz.
All
That's
right.
how I feel with.
Speaking of Top, he kills this. He kills all that Diddy talk here, right here with this line right here too. So let's go back a bit.
Well, this the angle I was anticipating, and thank you for making it clear to me that got scared. But yeah, I was at the party, but I also seen Top there. In fact,
I was at the party, but I also seen Top there. Your boss was there too, dog. How you gonna have all those Diddy bars?
Make it okay. That doesn't make it okay.
How does that make it okay? How does that not make it okay?
It doesn't.
I also
make it
saw
okay
Daylight outside trying to get in.
Exactly.
Security guard stopped Daylight from coming in.
Dog.
Nigga said, "Yeah, I was there." That's crazy.
Everybody, a lot of people, they already pictures of him at the party.
A lot of people was there, man. That's the thing that's so funny about the Diddy stuff. All these people was there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, is Top Dog gonna get in the booth? He dropped a track that was kind of whack recently. He dropped a track recently. Nobody talking about it because it's whatever. But that's the thing, man. My thing is, and he also talks about this. He says, like in this track, he says, your whole label in hot water or whatever. TDE got allegations.
No, I'll play it for a second. Yeah.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. No, because he's about to get into more begging right now.
We're gonna play the whole track.
Yeah.
Okay. Because this
getting into more begging right now.
Same very plot here. Y'all niggas going outside because I'm the one on top tier. He said,
"Hey Joey, I got this artist named Ray Vaughn. I'd appreciate if you would really help me put him on."
I said, "Okay, Top, but you know it's gonna cost you. You know I really want the one who elevated your roster. I'm on these niggas head top, rise to the top like dreadlocks. So we got the whole rap game in the headlock. I'm letting know."
No,
I like how he does the weird shit that Daylight be trying to do in a more effective manner.
He said, "I said, okay, Top, but you know what it's gonna cost you. You know I really want the one who elevated your roster." Stop, nigga. Every song, this nigga gotta have a Kendrick bar in it. This is nasty. Dog. This is really nasty.
Again,
he's definitely begging for Kendrick on this song.
Yeah. When every boxer says, "All right, I'm gonna take this fight. I want a shot at the belt." That's what's promised. I'm gonna fight all these losers that you got, and I want a shot at the belt afterwards. And that's what he earned. That's what he earned. That's all he's saying.
He didn't earn it. You know why he didn't earn it?
You want to jump to a title shot,
rapper,
right?
Yeah.
Right. You can't jump to a title shot from beating some bum.
Who next? He said he'll take on whoever's next. He said anybody can get it. So who next?
Then he got to diss the West Coast again, I guess, and then maybe somebody else will come out. Maybe you'll get to beat up on Game. At least it'll probably be more even.
He beat everybody on their roster. I mean,
I don't know who else.
Boy Q or something like. What do you want to do?
Yes, they have not tried to fight. So
exactly.
And then the rest of who else? Who on TDE would battle? Soul, who he kind of did, but not really.
And I definitely don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. He could beg all day.
Never happening. It beg all day. Every song. This nigga dropping 3 songs a day, begging Kendrick to come outside.
3 a day
is annoying.
Dude, it is crazy. You completely conveniently leaving out the 5 a day that are against him. Like, I'm sorry.
I don't care about any of these niggas. None of these niggas have done anything to make me all right, I'll listen to Joey's next album when it comes out. It's probably gonna be mid again, and I'm gonna put that nigga right back in the C-D list tier that he deserves to be in. You can't disappear for 7 years and then think you can come back and be I'm that nigga. You're not Andre, you're not a legend. You can't just do shit like that. And Andre came back with a flute, nigga. So come back playing some drums or something. Maybe people will pay attention.
Piano. He'll come back with the piano.
Yeah, come back with the piano. You gotta. I think. Okay,
this is funny. Come on, man. Stop, man. The doctor might murk Joe. Yeah. Her doctor's a beast. Don't fuck with her doctor, bro. That boy can't be touched.
I just think listen, I think he's saying top in Kendrick's name because he's dissing the label again. Like he dissing those are the representatives. Like, yeah. So I just feel like it's all fair game. But
yeah, who else could he Isaiah Rashad can't battle him. He wouldn't send Doechii
That's gonna
out
be a lot of
she
gay
on the Grammy track right now. It's gotta be Soul. Q that's not really his thing.
But they friends already. They did the cipher together. They friend they're not gonna go at each other. It had to be
he should just beg. He should just come out and write Kendrick a long Instagram post about how he always admired him and how he really wants to battle him.
Oh my goodness, come on now.
I seen this whole shit from afar, the way I read that. Niggas can't walk on these shoes, dog, they heads die. Lately been enjoying the perks, but I don't mid pop. I pop out and show niggas how they hold niggas simultaneously, aiming at least 4 niggas. How many more niggas is it really gonna take to drop him? They need 101 Dalmatians just to spot him. Got him, my lyrical Drake making them beat. I won't hesitate, but these niggas still won't drop like deep tax. Matter of fact, I think they forgot the last time I destroyed an average rapper who tried to take a cheap shot. Now they reminiscing over you like Pete Rock. I ride through the city in that GL smooth and Maybach. So you know I came to do what it do. Is we rapping or we yapping? Nigga, jokes on you. Hey, scare money, don't make no money. I could never go broke. Take your money.
Skip the verse too, or we don't need the chorus.
Crash out, nigga. You a crash out.
Dog, that's a hit. That's a hit.
Guess what? First line on
verse
right
2.
With that. Anywho, ask myself, what would Kenny do?
Dog, he not ever gonna respond to Lupe. He don't want to respond to Lupe. Kendrick been running from Lupe forever. So,
that was a good one.
I don't see how.
Yeah, man. So I think it's over with. It's over with. This beef is over with. Joey Badass won this beef. I don't really want to hear nothing else from the other dudes. Go ahead and hold the L. You mess with him. He did win. It's not a big dub, but he did win.
He won handedly. And here's the thing:
he did handedly win. Yes,
he handedly won. And if you think it's close, to me, it still mean he won. Because if you get jumped and it's a tie, that means you won. Like I just don't. I don't like.
Nah, he whooped him. It wasn't even like I said. To me, it wasn't really close. To me, he whooped him. He did different styles. He did different flows. He had a lot more bars than both of them combined. To me, so it's over with. I think we talked about it, and I think this was a great retrospective on this little battle. This is a fun battle, fun times.
Definitely fun. Yep. Definitely fun.
That was cool. Got us through a slow month.
Well, I mean, it was a fast week. I think.
Well, we had a lot of music the last week that we would have talked about, but we got distracted by this, and we got more we can talk about today.
Yeah, we got, like I said, we got tons of music. I mean, nobody's talking about. That's the other thing, man. Again, they stepped all over the Legends rollout. I mean, Exhibit, Snoop Dogg, they ain't get no buzz because everybody talking about this stuff.
Because they make bad music now. That's why.
No. That Exhibit album is good. That Exhibit album is really great. Good.
Yeah, get this shit off the screen. We can talk about that.
Okay,
we can talk about that because I was very impressed. Good.
I mean, look, man, people still talk about the beef. We still. I want to go to some of the comments in here though, because I think a lot of people make a lot of great comments. I mean, is anybody not have Joey winning it? Now back to the Benny album. You want us to talk about the Benny album? Which we get a second track for Reason. I mean, I don't think Reason wanted to. His first track was just a Kendrick clone copy, and it wasn't. I don't think he did the smart thing by not responding anymore. He didn't want Joey to focus on him.
Yeah.
What else? Blanks wants us to talk about the albums. Okay, we can talk about these albums. Anything else? All right, let's talk about the albums real quick then before we get out of there. Yeah. Man, I think the only people calling it the other way for Rayvon is gotta be like people who just super fans for Kendrick or something like that. You know, I just don't see.
I haven't seen anybody calling it for Rayvon.
Oh, I see some. I was having an argument with one of my friends earlier today.
Why?
And he was saying it was Rayvon.
I don't argue with people that say stupid shit, man. Basically, if you're gonna say, wait, what? Wait, well, huh? No, okay, we good. Thanks. Have a good one. I don't even want to talk to you. Because this one was not a close one. This was not a close one. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really close.
So that video dropped tonight, Exhibit. And then we say, oh, this nigga was really doing that shit.
Maybe that don't mean you want to rap battle.
You sound like you thirsty for the video, dog. B-Dog sound like he thirsty for the video. How many times you calling out the video?
I want to see the video. If we're being honest, I want to see it.
Dang, bro.
That's what I said. I wish the courtroom proceedings were filmed so I could watch this shit. I want to see what's happening with this case. This shit is crazy. Nigga said he
the case is crazy.
Rubbed on him. Crazy.
Nah, West Coast lost. West Coast got to take an L for that.
I saw several. Listen, this is the thing. I see several media personalities saying the West Coast won. And
West
first
Coast
of all,
lost.
I see several media personalities, again, like, when we talk about some of these YouTubers and stuff like that, some of these people that seem like they compromise or something because they always bias towards a certain way. A lot of them calling it for the West Coast.
Who said that?
A lot of people.
Any YouTubers that I watch? Because I stopped watching them.
And then, like, when Joey started killing these dudes, I see them start changing it to, man, this is just great for hip hop. Everybody won.
Yeah.
Everybody
I see a lot of that.
It's good for everybody. It's
great for
look how
hip-hop.
beautiful it is. We could talk about Ass Chique, like, oh man, we like great. Oh, this
that was one of the best lines in the bar, though.
Is that a dude name really Ass Chique?
It's AZCHIKE.
Wasn't he on one of the albums or something? I don't know what his name really is.
His name from now on forever it's Ass Cheek. I mean that's the name. That's it.
That's a fact.
I can't see the name without thinking that no more. If I saw the dude in person, I said it. I mean, how you read your name? How you read your name, dog? How you read your name and spell it out like that, and you not see that? Like, come on, you gotta just some of these things like you gotta see coming. You gotta see coming, dog.
Chique is funny, man. Ass Chike rhymes with bike.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is it AZ?
That's a dumbass name.
It's AZ. It's AZ.
AZ Chike is a dumb name.
It's a dumb name.
Man, I don't know, man. I miss the old hip hop names, man. I miss some people was like the Blastmaster or something, man. Like these days, it's like people got the name. Their names be regular as hell. My name is Michael Johnson. What the? You can't even come up with something like
I don't mind real names. I don't mind real names.
That's whack.
I like real names. That give me hope for the future, nigga.
Get your whack ass and regular ass name.
You don't like Kendrick Lamar, dog? Come on, man.
No,
that's hate. That's hate.
I like if his name was Kung Fu Kenny, it'd be better. But like, hey, cool, man. I don't like the regular name rappers. I don't. It's better when they have the weird names.
The floor is lower.
Man. Y'all don't love
but
hip-hop.
But if you create a name, you can have a shitty name like Ass Cheek.
Okay, but you could make a better one.
What was your name, dog? I know you had a rap name. What was your name? What was your rap name?
Oh man, I was Mixmaster Baldy. That's what they called me, man. Even when I was 10. I used to be Mixmaster Baldy.
Yeah, man. Ball for life. Always been bald. Yeah. Man. All right. He said it's rooted in Egyptian culture. Okay, dang. See, that's crazy. Now don't you feel bad?
Whatever, Ass Cheek.
Hey, I didn't say that.
Nothing about that.
You just not connected to your roots, dog. B-Dog not connected to the roots, bro. Come on, man.
I am not connected to the Ass Cheeks, bro.
Oh, okay. I don't know who this dude is, man. I think I seen him in like a feature or something, right? I don't know who he is. Is he somebody that we supposed to know? I appreciate you giving us the breakdown, though.
See, this is when he should have been his regular name first, and then he could change his name. You know what I'm saying? Because we not gonna get it at first. That shit look like Ass Cheek now. Joy ruined his whole nigga career. Is can't take
No,
off.
who's that? Who's that Asian dude that had a name and they changed it? He was like a joke. They said it was racist, so he changed it to like Rich Brian or something. But it was something else.
I don't know what you're talking
It was. Wait, it was some kind of thing about being Chinese or something. I don't know, some kind of slur. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Lotto had Lotto's name
it.
was used to be Mulatto or whatever, and she changed. She had to change it because
that's true. That's true.
Her.
Yeah, Rich Sugar. Rich Sugar was he had to change it.
Okay,
he had to change it.
I missed this. I don't know any songs from this dude. Yeah,
I don't know the songs either, but I see them on one of them different websites or something. Yeah. Yeah, different people. They have people change their names, man. Even famous rappers have changed their names.
All right.
I just don't like when you have a regular ass name, especially, and then you want to be a rapper, and that's supposed to be like, yo, man, I want y'all to check out my music. My name is Timothy Smith. Like, what? Like, I'm not even gonna remember that shit tomorrow. Your name is regular as hell. Like,
if they got unique
Kanye
names.
West is a different name, though. That's a weird name. So I'm like, I'm not gonna forget that shit.
That's his real name. Oh, okay. So you say
his name is
like
weird.
Kweli and okay, Kanye.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah,
okay.
Your name can't be regular. Yeah, my name is regular. Like Michael Johnson. It's like, nah, dude, get that shit out of here, man. You got to make up something.
I hear you. All right. Let's just get to real quick. We can talk about the Snoop Dogg and the exhibit. Y'all.
I don't want to talk about Snoop Dogg no more, man.
Y'all want to talk about Snoop Dogg at all?
Ever again?
No. Yeah,
just
ever again.
The inauguration stuff.
We talking about weed or we talking about actual good stuff? Because I don't want to talk about Snoop unless he talk about what kind of weed he's selling or something, man. Otherwise, pass. We can talk about that exhibit.
It's been like that for me.
Yeah, it's been like that for me too. But he had funny songs. He had like big hits with stuff like Sexual Eruption. That was funny to me. And the video was funny. Like I like that, but
that's funny as fuck. I was just singing that with my friend last week. That's such a random.
Why are you singing that with your friend?
He was at the Diddy show.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Hey, bro.
You and Daylight was trying to get in. Like, damn. All right, man. Anyways, what's up, man? Let's talk about this exhibit, man.
All right, man. Exhibit Kingmaker, man. This dude again, man. West Coast legend. Dropped this on Friday.
Legend.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exhibit is a legend. He a legend just off of Pimp My Ride. Hold on, let's be clear, man. You gotta give this man.
No, he ain't.
From Pimp My Ride alone. And then he got.
That's some of the worst cars ever created on earth.
What you mean?
You tripping? You know you wanted a PlayStation in your trunk when you were 10 years old, bruh.
That shit was fire, but the other shit, the extra shit he put in there. Come on, dog.
They had some funny stuff in there, man. They were giving people like slushy machines and shit, all kinds of shit. They caught it. That was kind of fly.
All right, man. This album was dope, man. What's y'all highlights? I love Everywhere I Go. Dope.
Oh yeah, let me pull this up because I went through this. I was very impressed, and then I played it a couple times. Very impressive. It sounded great in my car.
Yes. So
I really like.
So I'll go first,
Everywhere I Go.
Yeah.
Been
I thought
Earth is Over.
Okay. Yeah.
Go ahead. My bad.
All right. I was gonna say. So first off, I thought this was good, pretty much straight through. I thought it. The only criticism I have is that it's too long. To me, it got kind of lame at the end. Here, these tracks with all these different features and stuff right here. These last few songs, Notify, What You Like, In the Day. Those are the wax songs, but pretty much everything before that was dope. I was super
up to like Success, right?
Yeah, up to like Success. Yeah, I was really impressed with Jason Martin on here. I thought he killed both the tracks he was on. Yeah, I mean, I just think this is a dope album. I feel like more people should be talking about this. If it wasn't for this beef, maybe more people would be talking about it. But yeah, I just feel like this album should be getting love.
The thing, and this was some of the thing that so impressed me and I made me think about it is I love Exhibit. I really like a couple of his other albums, and when you look, like, he's not like crazy with bars or flows, but he really can make the fucking songs. Like, the songs still be good, even though he's not exactly like, he don't have like technical, really like amazing stuff that he's doing, right?
I think okay, so I think he got his own style. His voice is great.
He does, and yes,
and I think he comes with the energy that's unique, and so I think all those things are great, and he's got good bars on here. But yeah, no, he's not like the craziest rapper, but I think he's in good form. I think he's in great form. He's rapping very well. I think on this album, I would, so that's how I feel. And then he's also talking about stuff too. Like, again, not like a therapy album or anything like that by any means. Not following that lame trick, but he's rapping about, like, he's dropping jewels on it. He's talking about he just
a lot of different topics.
Yeah, a lot of different topics. So I think this is just really dope project.
Yeah, I mean,
that's cool.
Did you listen to B-Dub?
No, I will though. Y'all say you're a legend.
No one in New Orleans dropped an album. That's true, Doug. We really, I mean, hey, I ain't got nothing to say against the. How long is too long for an album? I think to me, anything over 15 tracks, probably too long. All right, that's
it starts to feel a certain way, man.
In 20 minutes.
Yeah. Well, this is just an hour, but to me, it's real more about the number of tracks.
Nah.
Yeah, okay.
No, because the tracks don't necessarily make it, but it's about how you do it, man. Like, it's how it feels when you listen to it. If it starts to feel like it's dragging, that's when it's too long. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily a specific number.
Yeah, exactly. Long albums that flow so smooth together, time just passed, and then something you like, God damn, I can't wait for this shit to be over with.
And you got to be able to keep the energy high, right? Like, especially when you start off the album. Like, one of my favorite songs is Everywhere I Go. So, like, you start off, and then I like The Moment. I think it's a great song, and Earth Is Over, and then, so like it starts off like you got all these great tracks, like boom, boom, boom. I'm listening. I'm like, okay, let me play the next one. Let me play the next one. Let me play the next one. And then when he starts to taper off at the end, when you get to like I thought Royce was disappointed on this Crash song, and like just a lot of the ending part of the album is more disappointing. It's like, okay, well, you could have cut those tracks. Like, like if I don't want to play your album straight through and then hit replay, then your album, like, you could have cut something. Like, that's all.
Yeah, that's the answer. It's generally about an hour, but it don't have to be an hour. I feel like there's different ways people can do it, but I feel like most of the time, especially now, it just feels too long. So, but I mean, man, I was so happy to hear that this album was good, because I was worried. I didn't check what a lot of stuff Exhibit had, but like later in his album releases, but like his first like 3 albums, I used to listen to those a bunch. So it's funny to think now, like, I love to hear a vet come out and do a really good job. I think it's like inspiring to me.
And this is and they've all been doing it, right? Like, okay, I think again we got to give props to Nas. He been doing this since 2020. Dropped 6 album run that was amazing. LL dropped that great album last year. And so a lot of these OGs. Chuck D just dropped an album, right? We'll get around to reviewing that probably next week. But Snoop Dogg, Exhibit, the Snoop Dogg albums I didn't think were great. But a lot of our OGs are dropping these albums, and the ones that are doing it well, like LL and Nas, and the ones that are in Exhibit, I just feel like that's to me a great feeling, like to me those are the people that should be getting talked about the most when we talk about the culture, or like what's what we want to uplift in hip hop. Like if we're not uplifting the legends, the ones that it's built on, the ones that got hip hop to where it's at. Like I just feel like then what are we doing?
At least for the older people, I get it if you want to talk about some dude that's newer out here, especially if you're a younger person. I mean, I feel like there's plenty of channels and opportunities for those people. I do feel like the older folks, and we can't keep rehashing and talking about some of the same topics. We gotta be talking about and giving that love to these people that we grew up with that's still doing it. Because to me, when they put out an album, they put it out for me. Exhibit put out an album, put it out for people like me, who like Exhibit, appreciate his music in the past, and would be down to hear what he had to say, especially when he does a good job. Like I want to support it some kind of way. Yeah, I'm not even gonna front. I don't love a bunch of trap albums. When I hear ones I like, basically the only dude I've been listening to recently from the South has been BG. BG dropped a lot of albums. I've been listening to all of those. He had one earlier this year. We didn't talk about it. Freedom of Speech. But that's about it. I don't listen to a lot of like who? Are you talking about like Suicide Boys or something like that?
I think you talk about
that's not really up my alley, but I I try to check anybody from New Orleans. I see you from New Orleans, I'm gonna check your stuff.
I don't even do that. But I just like to listen to whatever I like, man. The thing is, yeah, I don't know. So what were we talking about before that? Before the
I was talking about how I like to see the old rappers show up.
Yeah, man. I just think, like I said, man, I was really impressed by this. To me, this is the best rap album that's come out this year. Other than that, I love the Saba. Everybody, I already said that. I love the Saba.
Yeah, I did like that
album. But that's it. Like it's really been
like that changed a lot, man.
No, that changed album of the year still. Larry June and Change, still album of the year.
Okay,
that shit fire.
Y'all liked it a lot more than me. I would disagree, but yeah.
Hey.
So yeah, man. Look, I appreciate all the people that rock with us, man. And we want to talk about hip hop with us. We love talking about hip hop. We that's why we do this. It's a fun hobby. So we appreciate y'all, man. And Dumb and Down, you got anything else for us before we get about it?
Man. Yeah, shout out to Joey. Represented the city, murdered the West Coast. And that's it, man. I don't want to hear none of that. People jealous of the West Coast stuff no more. Yeah. Trash.
Hey. Kind of true right now. Kind of true. I mean, unless they won't do something. But yeah, appreciate y'all, man.
All right, man. Peace.